I went down there and I knew nobody. I didn't go with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So my first night, no, it was my second day in LA, because my first day I had nothing to do. In the line to get into Xbox Fanfest,
Mm-hmm.
I basically was just standing there on my phone, and the way I meet people at conventions and stuff is I literally just turn around and introduce myself, or if I'm at a bar, I'll buy like a drink for me and then like 2 or 3 other drinks and just turn around and give them to people and say like, you're my friends. Like, that's literally how I've met almost everybody at cons.
Nice.
And it works like a charm. Like, just don't be shy and you'll meet cool people. Turn around to these guys that were standing right in line behind me, and I won't use their names on stream just in case they're not cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I basically just, struck a conversation up with these guys, and turns out, where are we paused?
Just want to let you know,
Yeah.
I think we might have lost audio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, good call, dude. See this?
Yeah.
The video stopped.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to pause right
Here.
now. Back in game. Awesome. So, I just struck up a conversation with these guys. They were at FanFest. They were coming to E3. It was like they'd been there for several years. And turns out they were media. They had media passes.
Really?
Yeah. So I didn't know that at the time. I was just hanging out with these guys trying to make some friends,
Yeah.
And FanFest was awesome. Like, they had a open beer and wine bar. They had catered food that was free. They let us play all these games. They had like a full setup, dude. The spread was awesome. And a bunch of gamers in a room. What could go wrong? The next day, I didn't have anything going on except for going to the Xbox press briefing, which is its own event. It was at the Galen Center this year. That's a USC basketball stadium.
Nice.
So we went there and again met up with these guys, and we got to sit basically on the show floor and watch the entire press briefing that people around the world watched, and we were there live. Like,
that's badass.
it was so cool. Like, I've always wanted to go to that, and it was like everything I wanted it to be. So we go back, we end up hanging out afterwards, and then E3 actually starts proper the next day. Hung out like the next day, we went to the convention and everything like that, and then there was an after party for the FanFest people. So we ended up going back to the Galen Center, and they had completely redone the entire thing. So instead of it being like a bunch of chairs and stuff for people to hang out and watch a press briefing, they'd cleared all that out, and they put aside space with all these different stations for us to play all the pre-release Xbox games that come out later this year.
Fuck yeah.
So I got to play on Xbox One X, the new console. I got to play the new Assassin's Creed game, new Halo Wars expansion. Yeah, that's one of the sequels to this. Forza Motorsport 7, the new Minecraft Super Update graphics pack, like all kinds of great stuff. Super Lucky's Tale, Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3. Like, there were tons of games that we got to play, and again, it was open beer, wine, food.
Hell yeah,
like,
dude. That's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to enter next year.
You should.
I get lucky at winning
I know
shit.
you do. You get too lucky. You're using up all your good luck, young man.
I know.
I
gotta
swear.
say something.
In like 20 years, I'm going to get a call from somebody that I once knew. And it's like, Justin, I'm broken, sad, and alone.
I freaking hope not.
I don't.
Goodness.
I hope not too. I just see you win like sweepstakes like a crazy motherfucker. And
But I also enter them like a crazy motherfucker.
I know. It's crazy though. You do
Yes.
win fairly, like proportionally.
Oh,
I
shit.
feel like you win more. Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead as fuck.
Yeah, FanFest was amazing. Like, I have absolutely nothing bad to say about FanFest. Like, the guy who did it, Money Rumble on Twitter, that's the person you want to follow if you want to go. It's Money Rumble, all one word. His name's Chris. Everything that the FanFest people did was absolutely amazing. Like, FanFest was fucking amazing. Like, I can't say enough good things. E3, on the other hand, the show floor, giant clusterfuck. It's like sardines in a can, dude. It's ridiculous. So there's games that you can play. Like, I really wanted to play Battlefront 2, Destiny 2, Super Mario Odyssey, the new Halo Wars expansion, and Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of War. Those are the new games that I wanted to play. The line for Destiny 2 to play for like 10 minutes was like 5 hours long.
Damn.
There were 3 different places to play it. There was the Activision booth, the PlayStation booth, and the Nvidia booth.
Damn.
And it was like 4 to 5 hours in each line. So I decided, screw that. I'm not doing that. It was crazy. And that's every game. Like, I didn't get to play Shadow of War. I did get to play the Halo Wars expansion because I did that at the FanFest event. Did not get to play most of the games that I wanted to. But Destiny I did get into because Sony does this thing at the PlayStation booth where you can reserve time on an app.
Nice.
But there's only 18 spots every 20 minutes, and there's 70,000 people at this thing. So chances are you're not going to get in. So
yeah.
The people that I met up with, they had like 8 people that were all at the convention, and they all got on to try to get a slot in Destiny, and then one of them got it and gave it to me. So I did get to play.
Wow.
Yeah, I got, instead of waiting in line for 5 hours, I got to play Destiny 2, which was like, that was my game of show, honestly. Like,
Nice.
that was the one I wanted to play. And literally did not go back to the convention after that. It just
Damn.
Yeah, those guys were awesome. I'm probably going to send this video to them. So thank you guys. You know who you are if you're watching this, for being an awesome group for me to hang out with at E3 and show me LA. Took me out for Korean barbecue. Showed me the just little places around the city that were awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, you made the experience so amazing, and I can't wait to be back. And if you're ever in my area, wink. I said wink and I didn't wink. Wink.
Wink.
Little
elbow.
You can
wink, wink.
You hit me up anytime and I will show you around this place because it is awesome. So yes.
Real quick, I need to run away.
Oh, okay. You
I
gotta
just killed the dude.
Yeah, you gotta go back to the blinky yellow assassins thing.
Do I press X to put the sword away? I'm gonna try that. Oh,
okay.
Sword away.
Go.
Oh, bye.
Run.
Bye, 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 bye.
So anyway,
Yes.
yeah, that's my whole thing about E3. I'm pretty much, that's done. That's over. Oh, I was gonna tell you about the place I went on my first day. You haven't played Grand Theft Auto, have you?
I have
The new
actually. No. I played back when we were in middle school. I just played it on my friend's PlayStation 2, I think.
Okay, so that would have been what, San Andreas?
Yes.
Okay, GTA 5, which is the most recent one, actually is in San Andreas.
Nice.
So same city. It's just like, it's photorealistic. I went to a place in LA called the Griffith Observatory. Have you ever been there?
No, I have not.
So the Griffith Observatory is up in this like state park.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really cool. Like, you can go in, there's all these telescopes and stuff, a lot of astronomy equipment. And I went in and it was in a museum and stuff, like, or there was a museum in it, I should say. Yeah, go into the, oh, you gotta kill that guy. You gotta kill him. What was crazy about it though is I'm up there. All right, get in the bureau. Nope, not there. Oh, go back. To your left. To the left.
To the left. To the left. To the left. To the left.
Go in there. Go in there.
In here?
Yep, in there. I went up there. I got dropped off up at the Griffith Observatory, and I ended up walking around. Like, there's all these dirt trails because it's pretty high up, and I walked all the way down into the city. When I was up there, I'm looking around and I'm like, I've been here before, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I realized it's because that place, like, Grand Theft Auto 5 is modeled so perfectly after Los Angeles that I've been there in that game.
That's nuts.
And I could actually, I was walking around and I knew where to go because I'd been there in the game before.
That's crazy.
Like, I walked around to the back, I'm like, oh, I bet this is the place with the columns and it wraps around the outside, and I went there and it was like that in real life.
Wow.
It was strange. I've never had an experience like that. Like, I'm sitting there going like, why do I know this place? I've never been
wild.
here. Yeah, it was crazy.
Did you also find the prostitute that you beat up in the game?
No, she's dead.
Jesus. That took a turn.
Yeah. And then my last night, the people that I was with, they got me into a party, an after party for E3 at the Chinese Theater in downtown Hollywood.
Hell yeah.
So I got to go in there, and I've always wanted to visit the Chinese Theater. It's like outside on the ground. You've got all these different like cement places, these blocks that are signed in their finger by different actors and actresses and stuff.
Wow.
So like Jack Nicholson, but it says the date, so it's like 1973. And the one right by the door that I thought you'd appreciate was The Rock.
Yep.
Dwayne Johnson, 2004,
Love The Rock.
I think it was.
Nice.
But I'm looking around and there's just like, there's everybody. It's every actor that you could think of. Inside, it's just a movie theater. Like, it's modern. I think the outside was built in like the 40s or something crazy, because I saw the tiles outside go back to like the 40s. Like, they're super old. So, I don't know. I'm assuming that the date is when they were put there and not like their birth date or something, because Jack Nicholson's older than the 70s.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so
and Rock is older than 2004.
He is.
So yeah, that'd be the date.
He's not 13. Sure. It was such a good time, and I go to Austin in like 12 days. Labor Day weekend, I'm going camping for like 4 days, And then in October, I'm going to Hawaii for like 9 or 10 days.
With your parents again?
No, I'm going with a lady friend this time. I'm excited to go to Maui 2 years in a row. Like, that's awesome. So,
yeah, it's badass. Good for you, man.
Yeah, lots of good stuff on the docket. Lots of good stuff.